안녕하세요. Today we are going to talk about 어썸, the doubling of the past tense marker ought. 솔로지옥 3 보셨나요? 거기에 농구 선수인 남자분이 나왔는데요. 인기가 아주 많아서 여자분 3명이 경쟁을 했어요. 그중 한 명하고 남자분이 처음에 썸을 탔는데 나중에는 그냥 친구처럼 되었죠. 그 여자분은 그래도 끝까지 남자분을 좋아하고 마지막 회에서 남자분한테 돌고 돌아서 나한테 오라고 얘기하죠. 그리고 나서 물어봐요. 나한테 마지막으로 할 말 있는지. 그때 이 남자분이 얘기합니다.
사랑했었다.
Wow, that was a perfect example of ought that I just had to clap when I saw it. The subtitles say, I loved you once, but in the original Korean, the ought that indicates the past tense actually appears twice. So if you want to say, I loved you, can't you just say 사랑했다 without the extra ought? Yes, you can, because 사랑해요, I love you. 사랑했어요, I loved you. 사랑했었어요, I had loved you. I used to love you. I loved you once. 이거든요. 다만 이 남자분은 사랑했지만 이제 더 이상 그 감정은 없다. 사랑은 끝났다는 것을 분명하게 말하고 싶었던 거죠. According to the Korean language, ought denotes past or past perfect. 제가 전화했을 때 유미는 벌써 한국으로 떠났었어요. When I called, Yumi had already left for Korea. In this sentence, Yumi had left for Korea first before I called. In order to mark the differences in time, ought was used to denote past. 어제 수업 마지막에 유미가 왔었어요. At the end of the class yesterday, Yumi had come. Yumi had come to class before it ended. Here, the use of ought denotes the past perfect tense. Compared to the past simple ought typically indicates that a past event or situation no longer holds true at the present moment. For example, 언니는 한국으로 떠났다 means my older sister left for Korea and she's not here. In this sentence, the action of leaving for Seoul still affects the sister's absence at the moment. On the other hand, if another ought was added, as in 언니는 한국으로 떠났었다, that means my older sister had left for Korea and she may be here now. In other words, ought, the doubling of ought, indicates that the action of leaving and its effect do not continue at the present moment. It also implies that she had left, but most likely she came back after that. If you are still not confident whether you understood this expression or not, let me give you a typical example. 저는 어렸을 때 축구를 했었어요. I used to play soccer when I was little. When you are talking about your childhood, which is not coming back anymore, ought is a good tool to add the retrospective sense to the sentence. 우리는 3년 전에 사귀었었어요. We used to date 3 years ago. Normally, when you refer to your past relationship, the information about its completion is also delivered. Let's say you run into your ex when you're with your current boyfriend or girlfriend and they want to question you. Who's that person? You definitely need ought here to say that your relationship with the ex is completely over. It's long gone and it does not affect you anymore. Alright, let's talk about how ought is used in K-pop lyrics. 먼저 몰랐었어 라는 가사가 생각나네요. 몰랐었어 means I had not known before I realized, or I used to have no idea. 헤어지기 전에는 모르죠. 헤어지고 나서 보통 알게 되죠. 가수 박기영 씨의 마지막 사랑이라는 노래가 있는데요. 90년대 노래인데 너무 좋아서 리메이크랑 커버도 많이 됐어요. 몰랐었어. 너의 그 바램들을 I had not known your wishes. 모두 이해한다, 믿고만 싶었던 거야. It's just that I wanted to believe you understood me.
몰랐었어 너의 그 바램들을 모두 이해한다 믿고만 싶었던 거야.
몰랐었어로 시작하는 유명한 노래가 또 있어요. 가수 윤종신 씨의 너의 결혼식이라는 노래인데요. This is also a song from the 90s, but it's still well known. 몰랐었어. 네가 그렇게 예쁜지. I had not known how beautiful you were. 웨딩 드레스, 하얀 내 손엔 서글픈 부케. In a white wedding dress, your hands hold a sad bouquet.
몰랐었어 네가 그렇게 예쁜지 웨딩 드레스 하얀 네 손엔 서글픈 부케.
사랑했었어 is also a phrase that appears a lot in songs. 윤하의 미워하다 라는 노래에는 정말로 너를 사랑했었어. I really loved you. 아낌없이 다 주고 싶었어. I wanted to give you everything 이라는 가사가 있어요. 이 노래는 헤어지고 나서 전 연인을 원망하는 가사거든요. 과거에 사랑했던 기억을 떠올리지만 이제 끝난 관계를 얘기해야 할 때 사랑했었다 라고 말하고 있어요.
정말로 너를 사랑했었어 아낌없이 다 주고 싶었어.
네, 오늘은 어섯에 대해 배워봤습니다. 어섯을 사용한 문장 코멘트에 써주시면 제가 읽어보고 댓글을 달아드릴게요. So today we've learned about 어섯 and how it's used in sentences. If you use 어섯 in your comments, I will read them and reply. 그럼 오늘도 한국어 공부해요. 열심히 공부해요.